Hi guys, it is Tuesday and we are at language and we are going to be doing page 229 to 230. We are doing the cumulative review, which means tomorrow you have a test. So you're going to do the test just like you would go into Google Classroom, like any other test that we've taken in mobile learning. And you're going to go in there and you are going to answer all the questions. And you're going to do great because we're going to be doing, we did our chapter 12 review yesterday, and we have our cumulative review today, and we're going to be right on track, and you guys are doing an amazing job. So let's go to page 229, 230, and we'll get started. Make sure you have a pencil and your book. Because it's cumulative review, there's not really a lesson per se. We're just going to go over it together. Okay. There we go. Okay, so it says write S if the group of words is a sentence and F if it is a fragment. Now, a sentence makes a complete thought. Subject, predicate, okay? Fragment is missing one of those. Went to the store. Who went to the store? Subject is missing. Sarah and the dog. What about Sarah and the dog? The predicate's missing. So let's look at number one. The fourth planet from the sun. What about the fourth planet from the sun, right? We're missing a predicate. So that is a fragment. Number two, Mars was named for the Roman god of war. Subject is Mars, was named is your predicate, so it's a complete sentence. Number three, was once water on the planet. What was? We're missing a subject, so it's a fragment. Number four, the two moons of Mars are named Phobos and Deimos. Moons. Okay. Moons are named. So that is a sentence because it has a complete thought, a subject and a predicate. Let's move on. Okay. Let's move on. Letter B. Oops, so sorry guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down. Perfect. Thank you for being so patient. Number 5, 6, and 7. Underline the simple subject once and the simple predicates twice. Write S if the sentence is a simple sentence or C if the sentence is compound. Remember, simple sentences, subject, predicate. Compound sentences are two simple sentences joined by a comma and a coordinating conjunction of and, but, or. So let's look at 5. Iron in the soil gives Mars its red color. So we're going to underline our simple subject once. But first thing, what should we do? Always, always, always in these sentences. Prepositional phrases. So let's put parentheses around the prepositional phrase in number 5. Did you find it? In the soil. Parentheses. So we know that soil cannot be our subject. Let's look and find the predicate. What's our verb? Our predicate. Gives. Okay, who or what gives? Iron gives. And do you guys know why we did the prepositional phrase? Because we would probably want to say that soil gives, and soil doesn't give, iron gives. So iron is our subject. Now we have one more part of this. Is it a simple sentence with one subject and one predicate, or is it a compound sentence? It's a simple sentence. Number 6. Mars and Earth's moons both have craters and deep valleys. Okay. Do we have prepositional phrase? Nope. We don't have prepositional phrases. Do we have, what's our predicate? What's our verb? Have. Who or what have? Moon. Well, yeah, it's moon have. Oh no, it's Mars and moon have. Ooh, that one's a little bit tricky. Even I had to look at that one. Mars and moon have. And what threw me off is the verb have, because it's a plural verb. It's a plural predicate. So I had to tell myself, well, it can't be moon have, right? So it's got to be a compound subject. Now, I kind of gave a little bit away, but if we have a compound subject, does that mean we have a compound sentence? No. So you can have a compound subject without having a compound sentence. It's a simple sentence. Number 7, probes reveal a barren planet, comma, but water may lie beneath Mars' surface. I kind of gave it a little bit away. We have a comma, but, which means comma, coordinating conjunction, you have a compound sentence. Compound sentences means we have two separate sentences. We have probes reveal a barren plains, and we have water may lie beneath Mar's surface. Do we have any prepositional phrases? Nope, we don't. So let's look at the pink highlighted. Probes reveal a barren planet, not plain, planet. What is your predicate? Reveal. Who or what reveal? Probes reveal. Okay, what about the second sentence in green? Water may lie beneath Mar's surface. May lie is your predicate. Good job. What may lie? Water may lie. And I kind of gave it a little bit away, but it is a compound sentence because it's two simple sentences joined by a comma and a coordinating conjunction. Now, 8 and 9, we're going to diagram sentences 6 and 7. So it's kind of cool. We can see them all together in one screen. So sentence number 8, we are going to diagram. Remember, what's on the left side of the diagram right here that I'm highlighting are your subjects. What's on the right side of your diagram are your predicates. So it's been a little while since we've done this. What is your predicate in number 6? Have. So we're going to put have on the right side of the line. Who or what have? Mars and Moon. Mars and Moon have. That's kind of really of a silly sentence. I think that one's a little bit advanced, but that's okay. We're doing it together and we're doing a great job. Number 7, because it is a compound sentence, we are going to diagram with two sentences. So what's going to go here in between is the word but. It's going to be our coordinating conjunction. So the first sentence is what we're going to in pink. Probes reveal a barren plain. Probes, if it's capital P in the sentence, it's capital P in your diagram, okay? Probes reveal, but water may lie. Awesome. Let's move on. Write the letter of what is done at each stage in the writing process. Okay, so we have drafting, revising, planning, publishing, and proofreading. What do we do first? Our choices are A, writing a final copy, B, choosing a topic and deciding what to include, C, adding, changing, or deleting details, D, writing the first copy, or E, correcting mistakes in punctuation and spelling. Which one of those is drafting? What's drafting? It is B, so let's go ahead and put a B there for number 10. Actually, nope, it's not B, it's writing the first drafting. Yes, I am so sorry. Planning is choosing a topic and deciding what to include. So that is B. I got my B's and my D's mixed up there. That is B. So let's move on. So we've done B, we've done D. Now we have revising. What's revising? Is that writing a final copy? No. Adding, changing, or deleting details? Maybe. Correcting mistakes in punctuation? Nope. So it is C. Publishing. So we use C. Writing a final copy, correcting mistakes in punctuation and spelling. That's A, writing a final copy. This is a little bit different than what we just did with our research paper, and I think that's where I'm a little bit thrown off. And then we have proofreading, of course, is correcting mistakes in punctuation and spelling. Let's move on. Turn your paper over. If you need to, take a break and come back, but you're doing a great job. So it says, put parentheses around prepositional phrases. We are masters of this. Label the sentence patterns and write the sentence patterns on the line. Okay. Tim is fascinated with space exploration. Prepositional phrase? with space exploration. So we have Tim is fascinated. What is your predicate? Is. Now, what type of predicate is this? It's a linking verb. So if we have a linking verb, we know that a predicate adjective or a predicate noun is coming. Tim is our subject, obviously. Fascinated. Fascinated is an adjective or it's a noun. It's a describing word, so it's an adjective. So it's called a predicate adjective. So when we label, we have a subject, linking verb, predicate, adjective. Let's move on to 16. He talked about the Mariner 4 spacecraft. What's your prepositional phrase? It's kind of a long one. About the Mariner 4 spacecraft. It's a long prepositional phrase, so it doesn't always have to be just 3 words. Don't get fixated on that. Most prepositional phrases are only 3 words, but in this case, it's 4 or 5 words, right? He talked. What's your predicate? Your verb, talked. Good. Who talked? He talked. With no linking verb, it's an action verb, so your sentence pattern is subject, verb. That's it. Number 17, this unmanned craft visited Mars in 1965. What is your prepositional phrase? In 1965. Who or what, or what's your verb? Visited. Who or what visited? Craft visited. Good. And what did it visit? It visited Mars. So that is a DO. So your sentence pattern is subject. I wrote an L here. That's so funny. Subject, verb, DO, direct object. Remember, if you have a verb, then you can have a direct object. If you have a linking verb, then you're either going to have a predicate adjective or a predicate noun. Okay, 18. In 1997, the year before I graduated high school, Pathfinder was helpful to the scientists. What's your prepositional phrase? To the scientists. To the scientists. What's your verb? Was helpful. Good. This is a verb phrase. What was helpful? Pathfinder. Do we have anything else to add to that? Nope. It is a subject verb only. Last one. Space probes are small vehicles for exploration. What's our prepositional phrase? For exploration. And your verb? Are. Are. What kind of verb is that? That's a linking verb. What's your subject? Probes. Good. Probes are what? They're not small. They're vehicles. So is this a predicate adjective or a predicate noun? It's a noun because a vehicle is a noun. So my sentence pattern, our sentence pattern is subject, linking verb, predicate, noun. We're doing awesome, guys. You're doing so great. Underline the correct answers. Let's look. She borrowed the book about Mars from Jacob and I or Jacob and me. Now remember, if it's at the end of a sentence, am I going to use I, which is a subject pronoun, or me, which is an object pronoun? I'm going to use me, and I'll show you another way to use this. Take Jacob out. She borrowed the book about Mars from I, or she borrowed the book about Mars from me? Well, obviously, she borrowed it from me, right? So that's the correct answer, Jacob and me. Okay, 21. Jacob and me met 2 NASA employees, or Jacob and I met 2 NASA employees? Take Jacob out again. Me met 2 NASA employees, or I met 2 NASA employees? I. We're not going to talk like kindergartners. I met, not me met, I met. 22. Them told us about the Mars Odyssey spacecraft, or they told us more about the Mars Odyssey spacecraft? They told us. Good. If you say it out loud, then you can hear it. You can almost just say like, whoa. But if you just read it in your head, sometimes you can't hear it, right? But if you say it out loud, you can hear it. Him and me learned that it was launched in 2002, or he and I learned it was launched in 2002? He and I. Excellent. Okay, second to last section here. We can do this. Now, letter G, underline the verb twice. Write present, past, or future to show the tense of the verb. Mars is very cold. What's your verb? Is. Okay, is today, which is the present, the past like yesterday, or the future like tomorrow. It's the present. Mars is. Excellent. Number 25. We waited to see what information the probe would give us. What's your verb? Waited. Now look at the end of this verb. If it ends in ed, is that going to be present, past, or future? That's past. That is a past tense verb. 26. We will not see aliens on Mars. Now this is a split verb phrase. Because of this adverb, this is an adverb, that's not a verb, but it's a split verb phrase. So what do you think your verb phrase is? Will see. Today, yesterday, or tomorrow? What do you think? Present, past, or future? That's a future tense verb. And number 27, NASA studies the planets with satellites and probes. What's your verb? Studies. Is that present, past, or future? That's present. I like to say for present, today, for past, yesterday, and for future, tomorrow. And that's how you can tell which one they are when you're reading the verbs. Okay, let's do this last section together. Underline twice the correct verb form. Number 28, the astronauts tried to land several unmanned crafts on Mars. Which tried would we use? Change the Y to an I and add ED. So we're going to use tried, T-R-I-E-D. Good. Number 29, they planned the missions carefully. I'm going to read it how it's read. They planned or they planed the missions carefully. They planned. We double the suffix, double the consonant, and add the suffix. 30, a tiny error sometimes causes the crafts to crash. Do we do a double S there? Nope, we don't. Causes. 31, only a few crafts made it to Mars. Made. And last one, 32, the NASA employee studies the factors that make a mission succeed or fail. So do we drop the Y and add an I and then the suffix, or do we keep the Y? What do you think? It's the first one. We only keep the Y if it has a vowel before it. So like if it was key, it'd be K-E-Y-S, right? But because there's a consonant there, that D is a consonant, we have to drop the Y and add an I and then add the suffix, or change the Y to an I and add the suffix. Okay, tomorrow, I'll say it one more time for you. You have a test in language. So you'll go to Google Classroom, you will find the link for the test, and you'll do the test, and you won't have to watch a video tomorrow. You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you tomorrow. Or we'll see you Thursday on the videos. Bye.